Welcome back. Several customers of a local auto body shop tell the N4 Tucson investigators they've been waiting for months for repairs to be done on their cars after paying thousands of dollars. And the shop is no stranger to the N4 Tucson investigators. Cora Nylander has more in tonight's N4 Tucson investigation.
The man every customer who reached out to us dealt with is Ramon Valencia III, who has owned shops with different names over the years. We've been reporting on him for the same issues since 2018.
I trusted this guy. I thought he was going to do good work for me, and I gave him business. And he turns around and does this to me?
Ramon Rivera is the latest person to tell the N4 Tucson investigators that he sent his car to Diamondback Collision for repairs after an accident, trusting Ramon Valencia with his car. But after 8 months and more than $7,000 already paid out by insurance, he has yet to get his car back.
What can a person do?
He says he's been calling Valencia on a daily basis with no response. He went to the shop.
It was closed up. His truck was there. And I waited out there and I saw nothing. I went to, the door and knocked on it and everything, nothing.
He called Tucson police.
Well, they said, well, if you gave him permission to work on your vehicle and so forth. I said, 7 months ago? Come on.
The N4 Tucson investigators have done 3 reports on Valencia before. He previously owned a shop called Gearhead Auto Works. After our reporting, we learned he opened Diamondback Collision. We kept hearing about the same issues.
Nothing had been done. It was just like, I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny.
Arizona Corporation Commission records show Valencia as the manager of the business when it opened in October 2018. Shortly after our reporting, records show he was removed as the manager on record at the business. But Rivera and several other customers dealing with similar issues who wouldn't go on camera in fear of retaliation all say they dealt with Valencia and believed him to be the owner years after he was removed from the records. The business has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau with 5 complaints filed the past 3 years. A lawsuit was filed in March against Valencia and Diamondback Collision by a customer named Robert Madison, claiming Valencia cashed a $2,500 check from his insurance company to repair his vehicle. The lawsuit says it took months until Madison decided to pick up his car unrepaired, but realized his radiator and transmission were damaged, costing $5,000 to repair at another auto shop. The case is ongoing. I called Diamondback Collision. The phone rings endlessly with no voicemail. I went to the front door. It was locked. I knocked. A man answered the door. Hi, is Ramon Valencia here?
No, he's not.
Do you know where he is?
His house, I guess. I don't know.
He is the owner, right?
I can answer that.
I'm with the N4 Tucson.
It was ugly. It was like a nightmare.
Victor Rivera was one of the first people to ever speak to us about Valencia. He said he waited over a year for his car to be repaired before calling us in 2018.
It's missing parts, hoses to the front.
Insurance paid Valencia over $10,000. Rivera had to spend $5,000 to get repairs elsewhere.
You contacted me and I'm sitting with over $5,000 out of my pocket to get a car running, and this guy still, his business is open and he's done this to other people. Who does it take?
We have still received no response from Ramon Valencia. Victor Rivera says after all that work to get his car back and get it repaired elsewhere, it was repossessed by the bank because he had missed a payment while his car was stuck in Valencia's shop. Investigating for you, Cora Nylander, N4 Tucson.